highlight was In the Rig Tuesday, where we jumped into Assetto Corsa and, like Vikings plundering the lands of the United Kingdom, filled empty servers to the brim, allowing for instantaneous, high-quality sprint racing. Of course, tonight at 8 PM we will also be streaming for In the Rig Wednesday, where you can join us either on the Twitch channel or in the server itself. But for now, let's check out this historical race from last night's stream. Okay, we're off, and Pad in front, Goose to the left, and just being tagged from the rear, and someone's making a move on the right. We can't get that close. Lofarov, Lofarov giving us a bit of a poke. It would be Lofarov, of course. Lofarov basically a bumper cart driver, as we're going to nip up the inside here, and we're back on Lofarov's tail. Lofarov's going to take out Murray. Murray's still on the inside, and Murray's got the good line through there. Lofarov's going to understeer off. Sloppy in space, followed by Pad 101 and Murray as we push forwards. Going to have to hit the break point here into second. And another driver's succumbed to driving off. Dr. Doom goes on the right. Pad 101 is just staying in there. Going to go down into second. Brake early. Tyres still got plenty. Oh, what is he doing? He's slowed down a bit there. We've just took him out. Apologies. Bit slow through there, and we just took him out. Fortunately, it didn't ruin our race, but it's ruined his race. Sorry about that. As we continue on into 9th place now, and we've got Dr. Doom's lab behind us. There's been another accident in front. Sloppy in space with his open sim wheel is building sandcastles. Hopefully the off-track sand feels nice to him with his wheel, but it's not going to be helping him get to the front of the grid. Dr. Dooms goes in a bit hot. He's going to understeer wide. We might get a chance to get on the throttle to come up on the inside. No. Early braking. I get a box full of neutrals, and Dr. Doom again is slow on the accelerator. He's driving pretty conservatively as we go into a bit of a sideways slide there. Gasper Zupan in front of us, and look, there's been another accident. Murray has driven into the sand. Another driver off building sandcastles. They think it's a day at the beach. It isn't. It's 1960s racing, and we're losing out to Dr. Doom's lab. We might be running a lighter aero config, allowing him to pull away on the straight, but that means we can catch him on these windy corners as Joss the Boss and Winger get into a bit of a tussle, slowing them down, allowing Dr. Dooms to pass Winger in front of us, and we're going to move up behind them hopefully and take advantage of their mistakes. Break a bit early. There's been contact. We're going to go wide. There we go. He goes on the inside. That was very fortuitous. It was almost as if we understeered into just the right place to avoid contact there, as we're getting a bit of a lock up and turn into the corner. Get on the gas, not too soon. We don't want the back to come flying out. Be nice and easy with this as we're approaching the midpoint of lap 2, lap 2, and Gasper Zupan is in front of us. Gonna try and nut the car around here. If you get on the power here, the back comes out nicely, but we didn't get enough power there to get the back out, but it's alright. Lofrov, I think you've been retired because this server's got minnow rating and you've caused too many accidents, because this is not bumper kart racing. We're going to move on to Gasper Zupan. Nice to see that he's got a good ping, so we should be able to get close to him for an overtake if we can catch him. We need to get on the power a little bit soon here. With this vehicle, you can push it through the corners, but you have to sort of line it up before, and we don't need to be going up a gear there. As we go into New Holland corner, on the power, crucial that corner, getting the speed through there, getting on the power, and then getting the run down the straight. As you can see, we didn't, and Dr. Doom's lab is charging onto our rear, and there he goes, right past us. So we're going to have to try and hit the brake point and outbrake him without turning into him. We'll let him go in front and try and take him on the uphill corner. So he's giving us space, and we can take him back on the inside. Now we're going to watch out because he's on the inside where he's going to avoid the understeer. I think it's the camber of this corner. If you line it up, it's a bit like the opening corners of the Nürburgring GP track. Oh dear God, nearly understeered into him there. The opening corners of the Nürburgring GP track, where if you get the line through it, you can hook it up and get on the power, even with a bit of oversteer. But if you mess it up, you're going to just understeer straight off and lose an absolute bucket of time. But look at this side-by-side driving with Dr. Doomslab. He gets an accelerator a bit too fast, twitches his car a bit, but he's still in front, and it's all going well for him. Got a little bit of dirt on the screen, let's wipe that off. And, oh, we're failing to hook this up here, and we're losing time as the back markers who we passed earlier are progressively getting into a groove, and they're going to exploit our slowness around this corner. As you can see, we can be pushing a lot harder. We're chugging along. Dirt still on the screen. Oh, we've been distracted by dirt on the screen. There we go. Spitting all over my monitor. Not ideal. Let's try and get on Dr. Doom's lab. We've got to get a good run down here. Get on the power. Run wide a little bit, but not too much, because the car on the accelerator unsettles itself there and is a little bit tricky to exit off with full power. Into first corner. I think Dr. Doom's lab is going to brake a bit early. Hopefully we can capitalise on that. Get into here, bit of understeer, into the second part of the corner. On the power early, go wide a bit. Oh, there we go. That's what Sloppy was talking about earlier. You need to just dab the brake to get the car set up for a bit of oversteer, and then I'm not sure if that's the fastest way through the corner, but it's certainly the more satisfying way through it. Just balance the throttle, bit of counter steer. Okay, we don't need to go up so many gears there. Just keep this smooth into lap 4 of 6, and we're still behind Dr. Doom's lab, and behind us, Exotic is approaching. Watch out, because he is a little bit faster than us, and he's going to be looking for a chance to make a move, and if we keep flopping around the track like that, he's going to get the opportunity that he's looking for. Come on, we can get faster than Dr. Doom's lab if we actually drive a bit smoother and stop misshifting. Twitch chat, I'm using Twitch alerts and then using OBS to use a CLR browser to pump it out onto the screen. It works really well. Just go to twitchalerts.com. Into second. I'm not sure if we need to do that there, or if we've got enough torque in third gear to just push it through. Don't really need to brake there. We can just carry on through. Bit of counter steer, running wide. Get on the power early here. Third, fourth, and this car's only got 5 gears. New PB, so we're doing something right, but we're probably still about 2 seconds off the pace. Might be an accident up front with Dr. Doom's lab as he passes. There's a real chance that they're going to understeer off into each other. We're braking way too early, flopping over the curb, unsettling the car, not driving smooth at all. Casper Zupon's been passed by Dr. Doom lab. Come on, get the car to stick, get on the throttle. Up the hill here, going to nail this brake point hopefully. Into second. Oh, come on, we want to get on the power. Those are corners, if we nail them, that's where we're going to make our time at this point in time. Casper Zupan still in front, and behind us, battling away, Sloppy and Murray, and it looks like Sloppy has actually pushed his way up the field. Oh, we've been rear-ended for going too slow through there. Probably our fault. We'll let Quintinium get through. Let's get back on the track. Well, that's the end of that, I think. 5th place, rear-ended, possibly because we were going too slow through that corner. I think it pretty much was our fault. We can carry a lot more speed through there. But let's see if we can break our lap record on the last lap. We should be able to do this. Back to 10th place. I think we started in 12th. I probably do need to go in second for that, just to be able to get on the power after exiting it. We're braking far too much around these corners. And that's the thing with these old cars, you sort of do have to manage your shifting a lot different to the newer vehicles. They've just got a completely different structure and gear ratio to him. Obviously only using 5 gears instead of your 6 or 7. We're already quarter of a second down. Sloppy in space. Seesawing all over the place. We're going to... Oh dear. I was going to try and power through that, but it's not happening. Pad 101 comes through. There goes the dream of doing the the improvement of the lap time there. Exotic catches back up. It couldn't go any worse. But I have to say, all in all, out of all the vehicles in AC, absolutely fantastic. Lufrov, what's Heli Corsa? Heli Corsa is a little... You see it when I'm passing Sloppy here on my left. You see that light up, and it lets you see where other drivers are. So you just go to race department and download it, and you'll see here. You can see exactly where the other cars are. So if someone's right behind you, you know, you can tell where they are, so it really helps you avoid crashes. Sloppy in space is moving around. It's nice how you can hear the other cars as well in this, as they are close to you. It gives you a little bit of positional awareness. Bit of a look at this formation driving here. Sloppy's doing trying to do a Tokyo drift around there, and he's lost control of his car. You do get quite a wide range of angle with this car before you lose it, so it's quite forgiving in that way. But then the point at where it's lost is very much a switch. Thanks for watching, and as I say, don't forget to check out In The Rig on Twitch tonight at 8 PM GMT. We will see you. Goodbye.